Hello and Assalamu alaikum. Today I am going to discuss about the theories of emotions. There are basically three major theories of emotions, but I will give you some other theories as well as model that will enhance your understanding of emotions and how to interpret them. So first is the James-Lange theory. It has been proposed by psychologist William James and physiologist Carl Lang. According to this theory, emotions occur as a result of physiological reaction to an event. According to the theory, you see external stimulus that lead to physiological reaction. For example, you see a ferocious tiger and you begin to tremble that rise your heartbeat. You will interpret your reaction and conclude that you are fearful. In short, you tremble, that's why you fear. According to James-Lange theory, people experience some threatening event and then based on that experience, you will interpret that you are experiencing particular emotion. Second one is Canon-Bard theory. It has been proposed by Walter Cannon and Philip Bard. This theory states that we feel and experience physiological reaction such as sweating, trembling, and muscle tension simultaneously. More specifically, it is suggested that emotions result when thalamus sends message to the brain in response to a stimulus, resulting in a physiological reaction. So Canon-Bard theory explains the importance of brain anatomy in experiencing an emotion, and they have explained that the role of thalamus play a pivotal role in understanding and experiencing the physiological reactions to particular external stimulus that leads to an emotional response. Third one is Schachter-Singer theory. It has been proposed by Stanley Schachter and Jerome E. Singer. It is an example of a cognitive theory of emotion that suggests that the physiological arousal occurs first, and then the individual must identify the reason behind this arousal in order to experience and label it as an emotion. As you have as you have observed that I have used the word label in it, that means that you are experiencing the physiological arousal first. For example, you have seen a very ferocious animal and you will experience the physiological arousal. Then the individual will understand that it is a fearful reaction to, and you have to react in a particular manner. So at the same time, you will experience and label the emotion as fearful. Another one is Lazarus theory of emotion. According to Lazarus, a thought must come before any emotion or physiological arousal. He had given an importance on thought processes, or in other words, you must think about your situation first before you can experience an emotion. For example, you are walking down in late night at night, you hear footsteps behind you, and you think it may be a stranger, so you begin to tremble. Your heart beats faster and your breathing deepens, and at the same time, you experience fear. So, Lazarus explained the importance of thought processes while experiencing the emotional reaction. So, for your ease, there is a summary of theories. Number one is James-Lange theory, according to which there is an event that is threatening or challenging. You will feel an arousing state, you will interpret it, and then you will experience an emotion. On the other hand, Canon-Bard theory suggests that an experiencing of an event can lead to arousal and emotional experience at the same time. Schachter-Singer theory firstly suggested that you will experience an event, you will arouse, and then you will reason it. That would lead to emotional experience. And then they have added cognitive theory element that means that you have experienced an event, you will arouse from it, you will cognitively label it, and then you will experiencing any form of emotion. And the last one is Lazarus theory, and it is also suggesting the important role of cognitions and thinking processes in experiencing the emotional state. That means if you are experiencing any form of an emotional experience, then you will think about it. That leads to emotion and arousal. So there are other out of the box explanation of emotions that I'm going to explain through Maslow theory of emotions and self-awareness theory. Maslow hierarchy of needs and emotions actually focused on primary and secondary emotions, and then it would lead to self-actualization. But there is an element of love and belonging needs as well as self-esteem needs that is highly relevant to emotions. So we can explain Maslow's hierarchy of needs in terms of emotional expressions and emotions as well. And as another interesting model that explains emotion is Johari window model. According to this model, A personality comprises of four parts, that is open self, blind self, hidden self, and unknown self. In order to understand your emotions and express emotions in an effective manner, you need to enhance your open self, blind self, and hidden self, and minimize unknown self. Open self is most of the conscious part of your personality, whereas blind self is unknown to self but known to others, and it can be enhanced by taking feedback from others. On the other hand, there is a part of personality that is unknown to others but you know yourself or known to self. In order to expand hidden self, you can share your personal feelings or emotions with others, but it is important that you must share your personal information to those whom you trust, and that information must be limited to that particular individual or people or a group of people. So, in order to experience the emotions and express your emotions in an effective manner, be it your personal life, social life, or formal life, you can expand all these parts of windows to minimize the size of unknown self. So, in that manner, you will be able to understand your emotions and express your emotions in an effective manner. Thank you.